How's everybody? Everyone's kind of, it's a little too museum-ish right now.
Understand how important this is for us as a major art museum. You know, we have an extraordinary level of attendance here at the museum because we put on these major exhibitions like Picasso, like Balenciaga, like the ancient colossal masterworks of the Olmec civilization. But those perform one kind of function for us. But actually what's as important is the way that we interact with the artists that live in our community. And that's what this program is all about.
I gotta tell you, when I was first presented with an opportunity to choose an artist, the first person that popped in my mind was Kevin. I mean, yeah, you can holler and yell and scream, right? Mostly because he's such an amazing person, and he's so humble, and he's so honored to be a part of any project that talks about our people and represents African Americans in a way that explains what our culture really is about.
I'm looking forward to the project and working with the other fellow artists so you guys will get a chance to meet. The film that I'm sort of working on is called Fam Bam. You know, that's like a little slang, Fam Bam. That's like my folks, my family, my loved ones, my friends, my community, things like that. And what it basically is, it's a tracer. It's a tracer from the beginning, past, present, and future around the story of the African American family and just the journey that we have gone through and just represented it in a way that I think sheds a different light and just puts it in a different perspective than what we have been seeing. So I'm really delighted to be here. We'll be here Friday night at the Young, so you guys are more than welcome to come in and get a chance to see where we are on our project. It's going to be like a unveiling the sort of creative process, which I'm still sort of kind of getting used to. I'm not really used to like opening up everything that I do, but I think it'll be a good thing, you know, just to be able to show people what from A to Z, what it's like to go on that journey and create a film.
It's kinda hard to see God when the sky is blocked with black smoke. Gunpowder. It's 3rd Ward, Houston, Texas, with the fear of being shot, but being too afraid to go to the cops, because they might shoot you too. Most days the 3rd Ward seems more like a third world, and Jamarcus calls this home. Here, jump shots and gunshots are choir music to the Sunday morning services he never went to. Jamarcus used to believe in God, until his mother was sent to live with God the Father. His father is more like a Holy Ghost. It became difficult to believe in invisible fathers. Failure ran so far back into his family, he was forced to live with his great-grandmother, and she nicknamed him Bobo. Dinner time!
How y'all feeling? How y'all feeling? Come on, make a little bit of noise. This is San Francisco.
Excellent.
Basically, I'd like to introduce Todd Brown. And a lot of you know Todd through his visual art. We're surrounded by it right now. A lot of beautiful works represented here. And honestly, it's really hard and rare to find prolific visual artists, like painters that have that much intention and innovation going on. But Todd, not only is he a painter, he's also a musician. He's also a social entrepreneur. He started a place called the Red Poppy Artist about 8 years ago, and out of nothing, literally a place where he was living and just painting, has made an institution that everyone in the Mission, and even in San Francisco, recognizes doing something really different, innovative. Also started the Mission Arts Performance Project. So basically I'm saying this is a visual artist, but at the same time, we have like a visionary and a lunatic. And in a lot of ways inspires a lot of us to do things that don't seem like they make sense. But there are ways of innovating the systems that are already here and doing something original and different and vibrant and creative. And that's what San Francisco needs, and that's what San Francisco has always been. So with no further ado, I'd like to give it up to Todd Brown.
This is Rafael. He heads up all the programs, the performance programming at the Red Poppy. We do about 150 performances in a year. We do that without a single full-time salaried employee. It's all a patchwork of people working from stipends or working on a volunteer basis. And it comes together because of the power of human relationships. People are there participating because they feel a connection. And it's amazing what people will do when you feel a connection. You'll work for that. You'll want to make it live and grow. Our house is a little different because we think of it as a place of in-between. There's a lot of people that feel in between. They may be a mixed heritage. They may be, for varying reasons, they're kind of part of this community, part of another community, part of somewhere else. And so we've been trying to create a space for that where we can kind of come together and find each other. These kind of oddballs that move between different worlds. And that's very much also artistically what my work is.
You can listen to the left, you can listen to the right. I'm the NASA Christian people, they say what the right say. Follow, you know we want love. Speaking with you, freedom in the soul from above. Follow, in positive direction. Talk about the movement for my people's liberation. Follow, my brothers stay strong. Time for them to call out on the road, it's too long. Follow, my sisters stand tall. There's pretenders that come to me. So ask yourself, can you do more? But do we know what life is for? Yeah. But it's so bright here in California. I say it's so bright here, right by the bay.
We're celebrating what's called Intersection Everywhere. It's an experiment of producing performances in new, non-traditional art spaces. And that's one of the things that we're doing at the 5M Project. It's one of the things that we're doing in collaboration with the DeYoung Museum, and we have another collaboration with Cal Shakes this year as well.
So it's really exciting the last few years to see what's happened, that a big, beautiful, building, but also institution really opens up its doors to the real folks that really live here. So it's really exciting. It's exciting to look around this room and see people that look like the people that really look like in our neighborhood. So that's really exciting. Hands off to the DeYoung for really, being true to its word. Thank you for that. And I think what you're going to see from us this year is an attempt to bring some of our city blocks into the DeYoung here. So if you're from Excelsior, if you're from Mission, if you're from Western Addition, if you're from wherever you're from in the San Francisco, you're going to hopefully get a little snapshot of yourself here on the Fridays, but also we're going to do a bigger piece here right next door in the Correct in August and September called Block by Block, and hopefully it's going to show a couple of our blocks here. And so I just want to say thank you again. It's a big honor to represent so many people in this San Francisco, in this building here. So thank you. And
Christian, Muslims, Catholics,
check. Jewish, check. Booty, check.
Booty, check.
Booty, check. Smack them, check.
Catch them, check.
Stack them, check. Check. What check?
Eclectic,
check. Wheat paste, check. Joey Low, check. Check. Nocturnal, check. Miguelito, check. I'm gonna white out. Check.
Check in.
Check out.